Well, I know it's early, Judge, but some of us who have been using technology in our practices for a while are kind of thinking, well, it's about time. And what I guess what I would ask to that point is, are you seeing what you think may be signs of long-term change to come out of this? I mean, do you think in your courtroom, let's say everything goes back to normal, a week from now, or a month from now, 6 months from now, do you think it will change the way that you operate your courtroom in terms of keeping the Zoom hearings as a possibility?
Well, I don't think we'll go to totally online remote hearings in general because there are a lot of values to putting people in the same room together face to face. But I think there are two main ways that I have enjoyed Zoom that I could see it being a long-term tool for us. So one of them is the simultaneous language interpretation feature in Zoom is awesome. It is superior to our in-person interpreters that we're doing now. And it also allows us to have access to languages that aren't available locally within a drive to the courthouse. So I anticipate using the Zoom features for language interpreters, and that means I can use interpreters from Houston or anywhere in whatever language I want. And it's also a better experience while you're using it. So that is one thing I definitely want to hang on to. The second thing is oftentimes parties will subpoena a professional for a trial, and the professional's testimony might be 20 minutes, but they have to cancel their whole day of work, come down, sit in the courthouse hallway, wait 3 hours for it to be their turn. And that is really just a dead weight loss. They had clients they weren't able to see and had their appointments canceled. They weren't able to bill for that time. The litigants may have had to pay them to appear as an expert witness. And so there's a lot of waste associated when you have a doctor, a psychologist cancel all their day and just wait around at the courthouse. Well, now, if that's not going to be the main critical witness, and if the testimony is going to be relatively short, there'd be no reason to have them cancel everything and come and hang around at the courthouse. We would be happy to say, hey, we'll give you a 30-minute heads up, and when we get to you, get on Zoom. And I think the litigants would like that because they don't have to pay a full day rate to their witness to come down to court. The witness would like it because they didn't have to abandon all their own clients. And so I think for witnesses that are expensive or geographically far away, I think continuing to do their testimony by video would be great. And especially now, if people are more comfortable with it,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be more accepted.
You mentioned we were already set up for e-filing, and so that helped make this transition easier. It's kind of like, well, we might be able to springboard off of this situation to improve court procedures across the board, it sounds like.
I agree. I think people realized how many paper shuffling practices were still lurking around in the courthouse. So I don't hear criminal cases. So when I did electronic pay sheets, it only applied to our child welfare cases that I hear. And so then our judges meetings, they were like, well, how are we going to do pay sheets? I'm like, ours are already in PDF. What have you guys been doing? But it's a good reminder and a good motivation to do away with inefficient practices. And obviously, I don't think anyone would voluntarily go back to a more inefficient practice after we're all up to speed with the efficient way to do it. So I think there are going to be a lot of positive changes come out of this.